I'm Phil, and in today's episode, we're gonna be doing some stealth camping at a half-abandoned hospital. What could go wrong? Funny enough, my backstory has a lot of ties to this place, as it was an organization that I worked for, and not only was I fired, but I had a lifelong ban from ever returning to this property. So, you know, what's the logical thing to do but other than to return, try to find a good stealth camping spot? And I was actually fired right over there in those offices. So, it's not like we're gonna do anything stupid tonight, right? Security guard had come over on their rounds. They asked me to leave. Off-Gridiot just officially got busted for the first time. They're there. They're watching me. Yeah. They're making sure I leave. I'm not friggin' leaving. So, come along with me. This is fitting. I'm just gonna kind of walk along the perimeter of the wall here, just head towards the spot that I think is probably gonna be the best location. I don't know if anyone comes back over here. I tried looking it up on Google Maps. I haven't pre-scouted this area. There's this nice little pavilion in here. I'm hoping that everything around here is not actively monitored, no security guards. I don't think employees come back here and take breaks. I don't see any cigarette butts on the ground. That'd be a pretty key indicator that people come over here and take breaks here. All these windows, though, make me a little nervous, but again, I think it's on the abandoned side of the hospital. I don't think any of the windows around here have people sitting there looking out and watching. I hope. Because I'm actually pretty concealed back in here. So this may end up being my camp location, this little smoking picnic pavilion. If I can remain hidden here and if no one comes over, and if this really is like the abandoned portion of the hospital, this could be my sweetest shelter I've probably ever had, especially it may rain tonight as well, so I'm really looking forward to this. I'm pretty sure there's some security guards that do rounds, but whether they come in here, I have no idea. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really like all these windows facing at me. It's a little unnerving, but again, I'm almost positive this is all abandoned over here. What a really freaking cool spot this is. I brought my tarp thinking I'm gonna need to set up a canopy because I didn't think I would stay in here. I knew this structure was here, but I didn't think I would camp in here. And it's really well concealed. And I thought I'd be out in there. It looked, on Google Maps, it looked like it was far more covered and just like overgrown with weeds and bushes. But they do actually mow it and maintain it a little bit. So here, I'm gonna stay in here tonight. It's like my own little stealth cabin by the hospital. Got my thermosol going. It's actually not too buggy right now. Originally, I brought all my stuff with me, but I was, this was just going to be a scouting mission, but I had everything with me, and so everything kind of feels right. I don't feel like I need to leave. I think, knock on wood, this is probably going to be a pretty decent location. You may have noticed it. I don't know if the camera picked it up on the way in. I'm rocking my Off-Gridiot t-shirt from YouTube hero, outlaw camper, Jack.
The moon, like a testicle, hangs low in the sky. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm so fucked.
Thanks, Jack. Fits really nicely. You gave it to me when we were up camping at on the land at Taint O Woods. Shout out to the Stealth Camping Alliance as well. Be still on the trail. Set the July Stealth Camping Alliance challenge called Stealth Bird. And since I was fired from this place years ago, and that story is coming. You're gonna get the full backstory and exclusive footage because everything I did to get fired was all on video and heavily documented. And actually led me to, it sprinkled the seeds of the early inklings of what this channel was going to become before I even knew it. But the Stealth Bird Challenge, spotting birds, hearing birds, or, even giving birds. Because, I worked here and I was fired from here, and very rightfully so fired based on what you're going to see coming up. But hashtag Stealth Bird. So we have our first bird sighting. So as I mentioned, I had ties to this hospital years ago, and probably not quite 20 years ago, I worked here as a night janitor, and it was a mostly unsupervised position, and my co-janitor and good friend, we decided that, it would be funny to record short, funny videos on the job. And we didn't just do regular, simple, silly skits. We went full tilt. And these ideas, we were always trying to top each other more and more and more. And these videos got pretty extreme.
Hey, welcome to our Greatest Hits DVD. None of your damn business.
And after about 2 years of filming these videos, which is probably close to 1,000 videos, I would say, or at least definitely hundreds. Some of the videos had leaked to security, and mind you, we were very careful about where security cameras were and where people were, et cetera, et cetera. But eventually, doing some of these crazy stunts like Jackass style, speaking of Jackass coming back out, these Jackass style stunts that we were doing on video, couple of them leaked, and then the local police got involved because my friend and I were both potentially being charged with a misdemeanor. It was the textbook, almost worst case scenario across the board of everything an employee could probably do on the job. And so our local police had to get involved. And funny enough, these videos that the police saw, the police cracked up laughing. The police became huge fans of me and my friend, and they thought the videos were freaking amazing and hilarious. And when we went into the police station to be interrogated, one of those little interrogation rooms, the police officer, this was a detective we were talking to. We had a detective assigned to our case. We signed a paper that we didn't need a lawyer present. We didn't want a lawyer present. And he just basically fanboyed us. He was like, how did you do this? That was amazing. And you jumped through a ceiling and you did this and you did that and all these things. It was so funny. And my team was all cracking up, dying laughing. Long story short, the police were mostly on our side and protected us because the hospital wanted to press charges. They wanted to heavily fine us. They wanted us to go to court. But the police stepped in and said, look, if you each just pay $500, shut your mouth, don't post any of the videos online that could tarnish the image or reputation of this hospital, like make sure the logo isn't visible, that sort of thing. So we posted them on YouTube, of course.
Don't open it! Oh, dude! Oh my God!
It didn't take off, but I'm gonna post some of the videos here, sprinkle them throughout this video.
Naturally, it happened when the idiot wasn't filming. Busted. It finally happened. A security guard came directly over with clear purpose. This wasn't by chance. They let the idiot know he wasn't allowed back here and to immediately leave. So, Off-Gridiot packed up, walked to his vehicle, and the guard followed all the way to ensure he really leaves.
Well, I didn't get it on video, but when I was sitting there over at the table, a security guard had come over on their rounds, and they asked me to leave. They didn't really cause a scene. They were like, you can't be over here. And so I guess Off-Gridiot just officially got busted for the first time.
What a loser!
They're watching me. They're actually watching me to see if I like leave and turn out. Yeah, they're making sure I leave. Well, I'm not friggin' leaving. Oh, I'm definitely not leaving. The only problem is if they were mostly cool, but if I get caught a second time, they're probably not gonna be so cool because they're absolutely gonna recognize me. So there's this little utility road right here. The hospital's right there. I've only moved like 100 yards, but I'm still very much on their property. When I drove past on the way out, there's this random like utility road pull-off thing. And I know it's on their property. I wasn't aware that this existed or what it's for, but I brought my car. Does it really count as being busted if I'm still able to keep the mission going? I don't know. You can see more of the hospital right over there through the trees. I don't know what this road is. I'm gonna do a little bit of wandering. Yep, there's more of the hospital up there. I'm pretty sure security's not going to do their rounds out this far, but you never know. You never know. And I didn't pull in far enough, so if someone's really, really looking, they'll see my vehicle back here. So if I get busted a second time, things will start to get really, really interesting. I don't know where this goes. Oh, this is cool. I think this is just kind of a dead end. This might be my new stealth location while still technically at the hospital. Not gonna stop me. You're not gonna stop Off-Gridiot. Just because security came up and told me to leave. Doesn't mean I have to listen. Oh, look at that. Another bird sighting. Hashtag stealth bird. I do want to acknowledge one key milestone that's pretty cool that happened to the channel. I haven't done that many stealth camps. I've done maybe 10, 11. I haven't stopped to count them. But for being a really part-time YouTuber and having not done that many stealth camp videos, I've surpassed the 100,000 views mark, which is just like completely mind-blowing to me. And that's really, really awesome. So thank you for watching. As Outlaw Camper Jack likes to say, hit that subscribe button because it don't cost nothing. So thank you everyone for watching. Surpassing 100,000 views is ridiculously awesome for a really part-time YouTuber like me. I used to post videos and make videos just for like my friends and stuff. And I was happy if like 5 people watched a video. All right, let's, I gotta be a little careful out by this main road here. But I wanna see how visible the car is when someone drives by. Vehicle's still a bit visible, but I don't wanna push too far down this road because it gets really gnarly. I could car camp here tonight. I mean, I have the car back here in this hidden spot with me now, but the advantage of having the vehicle with me is I have extra camp gear that I keep in the back. And I could just break it out tonight because I'd rather not. I mean, the last few camps I've done have all been car camps, which that's fine, but it gets a little lame. So I'm probably gonna set up a little shelter out here for the night. And it looks, I don't know, the sun was beating down. Now the clouds have come in, the wind has picked up. I'm not sure if rain's coming. So if I'm gonna set up my shelter, I might as well get started on that sooner than later. All right, so I've got this, I think it's a 12 by 10 kind of camo tarp. I'm gonna set this up. I do have this cot that I had in the back of the car. Just gotta find a good flat spot to put it. Well, I'm all tarped off.
Introducing Manatee and Boat Nuggets, the only kids meal where you can recreate a tragic boating accident, then eat the evidence. They're crispy, delicious, and endangered only until dinner. Manatee and Boat Nuggets. Hit 'em, dip 'em, forget it happened.
I think there's a unique bird here that we've spotted. I'll see if I can get it on camera. We have captured a wild rotisserie chicken. Hashtag stealth bird. Hashtag stealth camping alliance. I'm so stupid. As well as being stupid, I'm actually quite hungry. I don't think this is quite what they necessarily had in mind for the stealth bird challenge. But, you know, Off-Gridiot, we do things a little differently, a little strange, a little delicious. So good. Cheers.
As the chicken fell, so did the years. Every laugh, every bad decision, every video that destroyed their janitorial careers. And for one beautiful moment, he understood that life isn't measured by the time we're given, but by how much of that time we successfully steal. And that's what stealth camping was always about. Breaking the cage they built around you.
Be free. Here's my view. I wonder if there's people in there like looking out at me. Can't really tell. Okay, a black pickup parked at the end of the utility road and beeped its horn. I have no idea if that was for me or not. I don't know, that was weird. A couple cars stopped, one honked. Somebody was walking by on the road. I don't know if it had anything to do with them, but nobody stopped to come back here though. So that's probably a promising sign. I don't know. Wait and see if we get some more friends stopping by to visit. It's actually pretty cozy in here. I got some branches sticking in here, but that's all right. If this fan stops running tonight, I may go to the car and turn on the air conditioner. But it gets fully charged, so. Alright, I'm pretty beat. I don't think anyone's gonna come back here tonight. As usual, I have a backpack as my pillow. Call it a night. Good night. Pretty peaceful for the most part, minus the frogs and bullfrogs that we're chirping away. Time to pack up. Just as a sort of important point I want to make is I'm not lighting this thing off. I'm not lighting this off. You'll see in a minute, but I'm not lighting it. The raccoon is lighting off the fireworks. And you can't charge a raccoon for any misdemeanors, or you can't bring a raccoon to court. I don't think. Don't blame me. It's that pyromaniac raccoon that's gonna cause problems. Thank you all for sticking around to the very end here for another strange episode of Off-Gridiot. Until next time.
Ooh, more videos.